Hello everyone and welcome back to HeMakesMePlay. I am Marius and I'm blind. I can't see and so I make other people play video games, and I'm here again today with Vincent. Hello Vincent.
Hello Marius.
Yes, are you ready for some police work again?
Again.
And I put emphasis on the word work, I have to admit, because this is now what, the third episode we're talking to this one person?
Yeah.
I think even for us that's stretching it a bit.
Yeah, usually we stretch it over like 20 episodes and then we come back to that.
Yeah,
first,
sure.
no?
But that feels
But
different.
not
This is
here.
really just this labyrinth of a conversation, which, to be fair, it's the payoff for the entire game. So let's get back into it. Last time we talked about his motive.
The old man stares despondently at the logs.
Yes.
It's like he's forgotten you're there.
I had also forgotten we're there, but now we're back. And last time we talked a lot about class here. That's what I remember. And now,
Right.
but it came up that he maybe is involved with Evrart. And I think today we want to clear up how, like, can we establish a link there? Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is Evrart behind the shooting?
Yes.
And we go back to, I want to ask again about the people you don't like.
His lip curls into a sneer
And-
at the memory.
There are two options left. We have one, red check, logic, legendary 14.
Oh, man.
What was the deal between him and Edgar? Not Evrart, but Edgar, his brother.
Right.
And then the other, by the cock parading in his colorful uniform. You mean René? So I guess we haven't talked about
We
René.
could pick that option, right?
Yes.
But are you sure the red check won't go away? This is always so tough.
I assume it won't go away.
Yeah, I think so too. But do we want to put on, regardless, do we already want to put on logic gear?
Yeah. Okay. And he is. We gain a +2 to the check because we talked to Evrart about the previous Forewoman, right? And that's how Evrart
Okay.
got involved.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So logic gear.
Yeah. Bye-bye. We need a moment. Cigarette break. This has been a long interrogation.
Yes. And it's not the first time we have changed clothes in front of this poor old man.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the inter-isolary dress shirt for logic. And do we have anything else?
Very logical.
There's a Cimmerian conical head. +1 logic, -1 suggestion.
That sounds really dorky.
I mean, yeah, it's like one of these
Yeah.
Asian straw heads.
Okay. I think any clothing gear that you would describe as conical is kind of nerdy,
Yeah, that's true.
right? If I wear conical pants.
Mhm.
It's too close to comical. Anyway, let's actually talk to this person.
We also have the Color Jeff jacket, +1 logic.
Okay.
And we are really getting into the realm of silly appearance here.
Yeah, the thing is we have a lot of logic gear for some reason, right? That I feel like it, at least.
Oh no, we have a... Okay, we are not wearing the conical head. Because
Okay.
we have a +2 logic found Pipo,
Oh,
which is better.
that's a great hat. Maybe we should keep that on.
Yeah, +2 logic, but also -1 perception.
Oh, okay. Still, it's a net 1 benefit.
Yeah, let's just check.
But perception is nice to have anyway.
Anything? No. No, Molly.
The old man
Okay.
stares.
Yeah, yeah.
But let's ask about
despondently.
René first.
His
Take
lip
the chance.
curls into a sneer at
So,
the
you mean
memory.
René?
Every fucking morning for 34 years. Throwing that ball. One ball against the other. I've always loathed that game.
Wait.
That is not a working class game. I don't care what they say on Radio June.
Am I getting this right? So basically, René has been in the mode of an old man for 30 years.
34 years. Yes. That was surprising to
Yeah.
me as well.
That's a long time. Like, I don't know how old he seemed, like what, in his early 80s?
Yeah.
So with in his 50s he started playing that ball game. I guess that can happen.
I guess. But
Yeah.
like playing the same game every morning for 34 years.
Yeah, who would do that, right? Play
Anyway,
the same game
let's
over and over
continue.
again.
Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack across the water each day. And that uniform like a parrot plumage. I won't even mention that he's a traitor to his race. A petank maniac race traitor.
And we can just nod. Number 2. Now, I don't know about... Or number 3. Whoa. Let's back off before you get too agitated.
Just nod.
I remember him. I remember him from La Noce. Not him, personally. His make and model. There were tens of thousands of them. I thought we took them all out before the liberals came to their rescue. We missed one.
It also says after I remember him, he points to his black eye.
Hmm.
And I
He has a black eye?
I don't think so. At least not in the portrait as far as I can tell. But maybe it's just the color of his eye.
Yeah, is the actual sclera black? Like the actual eye? Or like usually black eye means the area around the eye, right? Because someone punched you.
Mm-hmm.
Which, this makes no sense if this is supposed to like recur to events in the war or whatever. Because surely that would have healed by now.
Yeah.
But if the actual eye is damaged, then yeah, okay. Anyway, he doesn't
Not
like
clear.
guys like René, and they probably hurt him in the past.
Yes. So we missed one.
That one.
With his shaky finger, he points to the city, toward the crater near the plaza, where a lonely pine tree stands.
Fat and plump, like a pheasant, just begging to be popped off. Please, Mr. Dros, shoot me.
A grin stretches across his face as he whispers.
He whispers with such predatory hunger. It borders on longing.
So why didn't he? Surely he could have shot René.
Yeah. We can ask. Number 1, you'd like to kill him? Or we can back off.
No, ask.
Not yet. I like to look at him strut around, place the crosshair on his medals, right on his face, and just fiddle the trigger. Think about it. Let the bomb melt in my mouth.
The smile lingers.
That's pretty morbid.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have some news for you, sir.
You missed your chance.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Save the treat for later.
The lieutenant asked cheerfully.
He is a juicy bonbon, that one. A real treat for the black day. The blackest. When I put that gun in my own mouth, I think, no, don't waste it. Put this lead in that cock, René. For the boys he killed. And then I look at him throw those balls, and I suddenly feel.
He lets out a wistful sigh.
Better. I even hid one bullet, so I'd always have one for him. Haven't seen him around lately, strutting around. Must be down with arthritis. I hope it hurts like hell. I hope he sweats blood.
I wonder if we should tell him.
Yeah, me too.
Hearing it may destabilize him. You sure you've gotten everything from him?
Huh. Not really.
No.
Who said that? Suggestion?
Suggestion.
Yeah.
With a medium success. And we can say number 1, René is dead. He died of old age a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Or number 2, bad arthritis, yes. He's not playing this week, and we lie. Or, anyway, tell me something else, Mr. Dros. And we back
Yeah,
off.
let's just back off. Maybe we can get back into this menu. Maybe not. I don't want to miss the red check.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, of course. Must be passing a kidney stone. I hope it's excruciating. At least it keeps him from throwing his balls.
He seems relieved. Could he have been worried for him? He reminds him of himself. The same hatred. The same. You try to think of another thing, but no. It's just the hatred. They are veterans of the same war. Somewhere west in Coal City, his enemy is lying in a dark room on a metal slider. In Losser Municipal, like he will too. Soon, half of the war between these men is over. With an agitated gait, Satellite Officer Jean Heron Vichmer paces the jetty, 22 kilometers east in Martinaise. What could he possibly be doing there for so long, he says. Police work? Patrol Officer Judith Minot replies, with a tinge of hope in her voice. A tinge of warmth, too, against the cold air rising from the water.
Those two really are a good cop, bad cop.
Mm-hmm.
The definition of it. Also, I like these little flashbacks too. Yeah, there's actually other stuff going on.
Yeah, I said it was great.
Yeah.
And we are back on the previous menu. We have a logic check, and we can still say, about that René.
Right. Yeah, let's do the logic check. No way about it.
Yeah, and we have a 92% chance.
Cool.
Here we go.
The connection
Nice.
comes to you like a splash of cold water. Dark, cold water.
And we say, 20 years ago, when you met Edgar, the Claires didn't run the Union yet, did they?
Hey,
A sputter from the old man.
He acknowledges it. Here we go. A twist behind the dark bend.
I'm excited.
And we ask, who did?
that bourgeois cow, Tiffin Holly was her name. Licked the rich man's hand every time he came to town. Never seen a labor leader so hot on mutual cooperation. And money. She liked that too. That Holly was a real bridge builder and a deal maker.
His eyes glisten suddenly with hatred.
Bordering on sentimentality, it drips out of him, tempered by something familiar to you. A familiar rage.
And we can say, number one, she was also a woman, wasn't she? Like that Classier.
Ah.
Or number two. And then she just disappeared.
Do number one.
She was. And she was real soft on those money men. Had a Barbara Muscova bag over her shoulder that she liked to bring to work.
And then we say, and then she just disappeared.
Called in, they say. On the eve of battle. Ran away. Vanished like a piss stain.
He squints and smiles at the black logs.
No, that's not quite it, is it?
What eve of battle is he referring to?
Was that 20 years ago when the who is the opposing army? Anyway, the revolution was squashed by the.
No, that was 50 years ago, I think.
Yeah, so I guess I have the same question.
Well, maybe we find out.
Did she? They say her daughter called in, not her personally. But that wasn't really her daughter, was it?
Did we know that? Have we talked with anyone about the... Oh, right, we talked to Evrart. I guess he talked about her daughter?
It's possible. It seems like exactly the kind of fact that I would just forget.
Yeah.
And also, you must be right, because this guy, I mean, about the 50 and 20 years, this guy is way older. Like, he fought in that war when that landing happened. That was that eve of battle, and that was clearly more like 50 years ago for him.
Yeah. Yeah, just like René did.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really wonder now, what's he referring to 20 years ago? Maybe we'll find out.
No, I guess it was not.
You could swear you see the embers glow again under his eyes on the dust. And we say, Edgar had someone make the call. Why is that, Mr. Dros?
She couldn't make the call herself.
Here it is, the bend in the river.
Why?
Because she was dead.
And we can either ask, how come, or we can say nothing.
Say nothing.
The cow caught a bullet in her right lung. Fell into the canal grasping her tit and drowned. Or bled? Hard to say. It was a sloppy job. And a moving target. She was going home, waddling. Dressed in yellow, drunk like she often was. The ruins were black around her, and she had a yellow leather bag under her arm. She tried to cross the canal, heading home to Grand Couronne or Betancourt, someplace like that, where they build those new bâtiments for the people who flourish in the hell around her, and the ruins.
And we can say, number 1, you killed her. Number 2, you shot her. Or number 3, it was you. And we make a motion like shooting a rifle.
Oh, these choices. Such nuance. Yeah, what's smart? Did we do something like this before?
I think we had this exact conversation about killed and shot before.
I feel like that as well.
But I don't know which one we settled on.
So what does the third option say?
It was you. And we make a motion like shooting a rifle.
Yeah, it's probably the easiest burden to admit to, right? You killed her is such a heavy thing to say. Let's just get a foot in the door by, just doing number 3.
Okay.
It was someone. Someone shot her.
It says he does not fall for it.
All
His
right.
eyes grow cold suddenly.
Shit.
Or maybe she just fell. I get these violent ideations. My memory is filled with holes, especially the 30s. All I know is...
Another big spike of rage, different from the one he has for her.
Nothing changed. Not in the material base, not in the hegemony. There was no uprising. Just words. The Union fizzled, sogged. Nothing came of it. Nothing.
Edgar didn't keep his part of the deal.
Sputter again. Nothing more.
If you were to testify to this, give the RCM something on Edgar, you could walk.
The lieutenant says in a voice even calmer. as
Really?
If it were nothing at all.
That's quite the deal. For murder?
Yeah, well, there's nothing signed yet.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
We would strike everything you've done and process you as a POW. You were in a war. You were on assignment. We could even extradite you to the Samaran People's Republic.
A degenerate worker state. Go shit. No, thank you. I'm Lilienne. My days are short. I will rot away here, in a moral intern cell. I will not testify to anything.
I can say number 1. But you did do it. Or number 2. Okay then, that's that. And we point to our head, but I know.
Number 1.
I saw it happen, and I liked it. That's all I have to say. I didn't live and fight for 40 years to end up as a collaborationist. I've heard it on Channel 8, 40 AM, Radio Revachol, late night. Everyone is a blobber in this world. Everyone betrays everyone. They're all already locked up for betrayal. The best ones, the ones with heart, were slaughtered, trampled.
He looks to the city. And we completed a secret task.
Oh, nice. I like those.
What happened to the previous Forewoman? And we gained 30 XP and leveled up.
Cool. That guy might be useful.
Yeah, he is.
The same old freezing hatred. There is plenty here to work with once he's in custody, and the lieutenant knows it. He gives you a little nod to proceed.
Yes. Time to destabilize this man, Vincent.
Yeah, well, let's talk about René.
Sure.
Yes, where is he?
Dead.
I hope he doesn't have debilitating arthritis. Or kidney stones. He can still come out to play with balls and get shot in the head, right?
Oh my God. He's even worried for him.
And we can say, number 1, René is dead. He died of old age a couple of days ago. Or we can lie and say, but arthritis, yes. He's not playing this week.
Do it, Vincent. Tell him the truth.
René is dead.
No.
Or we can say, yes. Or just kidding.
Yes.
I waited too long. I waited too long, and now he's dead?
The old communard looks at you, his blackberry eyes shaking in disbelief.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dros. I understand you knew him for a long time.
The lieutenant says softly.
They're all dead now. Fuck it.
He just shakes his head.
If he really wanted to kill him so bad, he would have done. There must have been 1,000 black days on these islands. His health ailing.
I can say number one. You had 1,000 chances to kill him. Number two. You cared about him. Number three. I'm sorry. Or number four. Are you okay, Mr. Dros? To go on?
To get arrested? Are you okay getting arrested? Anyway, but what skills made that?
Maybe he's referring to go on from this life into the next.
Oh, he's certainly not okay.
I don't think so.
What skill said that?
The last one was logic.
Ah,
If he really wanted to kill him so bad.
And it's the first. We had 1,000 years to tries. to kill
There
him.
must have been 1,000 black
Yeah,
days
let's
on
say
these
that.
islands. Mhm.
And I blew them all. What does it matter now? He's gone. Ancient dust.
He reminded him of himself. The same hatred. The same.
Yeah, we
He
heard that.
tried to think of something else. But no. It's just hatred.
Okay.
And we can still ask. We can still take the other three options. You cared about him. I'm sorry. And are you okay, Mr. Dros? To
You
go
cared
on?
about him.
All human beings care about each other. I cared for seeing his head explode. And now, God damn this world.
A little flash of anger.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, the old
Alright.
communard says, staring at the ground, seemingly to the island you're on. And then we ask, are you okay, Mr. Ross, to go on?
You think I haven't seen people die? It's all I've seen them do. Fuck and die. All the other plans we had. To love. To colonize the Pale. It's all fucked.
He's not okay. This is just another black day in a row of black days. Something strange is keeping him together, making him endure.
Okay, and then we're done here.
Glad we talked about what?
Yeah. And then there's only one option left.
Yeah.
Iosef Lilianovich Dros, you're under arrest for the murder of the colonel here in
Yes.
Montanese.
This is what we do now.
Do we want to redress for anything?
Oh. Yeah, maybe. What were we wearing before? You know, just like RCM clothes. That seems just appropriate.
Yeah, I agree. I think before we were wearing a mishmash of different items. The RCM patrol cloak sounds good.
Yeah. Just not look so ridiculous, you know? It's also for if we leave the island, then, you know, our police buddies will receive us. Maybe don't wear the clown costume.
True. Okay, so now we have the RCM lieutenant's cap, the RCM patrol cloak, inter-isolary dress shirt. Is there anything else here?
That
Okay,
sounds good.
and regular black jeans, the Franco-Tunerian cavalry boots, okay, far ultra serious gloves, and the horrific necktie.
Yeah, that's good. I'm very happy with this now. Time to arrest this man.
Okay. Here we
The
go.
old man stares despondently at the logs. It's like he's forgotten you're there.
We're also still wearing our gun
Good.
and the crowbar.
Can't hurt.
Yeah, here we go.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
The old man's eyes fill with sudden, unexpected terror at the words. And then, but you said I would be taken to the...
This terror is the sum of all the uncontrollable movements and mood swings he's been exhibiting.
You wanted to say something?
Oh, I'm just confused what he's surprised at.
Yeah, I agree. Also,
And what did we say? Can you still see that? Did we say we were taking you to ...
you're under arrest for the murder of the criminal colonel here in Martinez. And he responded, what? But you said I would be taken to the...
Yeah.
Nothing more.
Well, I don't know why. Okay. He's just... He's a broken man.
Yeah. Also, I think his posture in the game changed from looking into the fire to like just...
At us?
No, he's still looking at the fire, but he's more bent forward and... how do you explain? Not swinging back and forth, but...
Shaking?
yeah, like people with like a psychotic episode or something.
Hospitalization, like...
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that?
You know what I mean.
Okay.
Okay, we continue.
The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear. The lieutenant continues, like an incantation.
Thank you, Shivers.
Yeah.
Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand?
The deserter says nothing.
Do you understand?
But
We can say, Kim, he's afraid. Or we can say, do you understand, sir?
Oh, that's tough now. I just like relating to Kim, so I want to say number one.
I agree.
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He looks at the reeds, eyes submerged in growing terror. He's afraid of the phasmid.
Shut up, Vincent. What a way to blow the mood.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
he's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead. Pupils are dilated too. Eyes getting blacker and blacker.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
Here we go. There's a red check. We can say, number one, first say, does it have room for 3? The boat.
What?
The boat. Now, on the boat, and then we say,
Yeah.
first say, does it have room for 3?
I understand, but why
Or-
would you say that? Is Harry wanting to stay here?
The alternative is the red check, perception, hearing, legendary 14. Wait.
Oh my god. That's all it says?
And we have a 28% chance to succeed.
That's really fucked. It doesn't even tell you, man. This is like the conversation equivalent of smoke on the horizon. Like, it's just supposed to get you on the hook and be curious.
Yeah.
But we don't know if these are exclusive to each other. Right?
I assume because so the option number one is first say and then speaking out loud. Does it have room for 3? So I understand the first say as before you do the check, which I would understand as it's not exclusive.
Yeah, okay, I see your reasoning, but it's a bit too clever by half. I don't know. I like that expression, by the way. What's the chance on the first check?
Oh, we're terrible. 28% chance.
So they're both 28.
No, the first one is not a red check.
Oh, it's not a red... Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
sorry.
misunderstood. I thought it was 2 red checks.
No, it's just a dialogue line and then a red check.
Right. And now I get your reasoning. Yeah. But, and then it says first say... such- That's okay. We can say that then.
Okay. Does it have room for 3?
Yeah.
Not really. We could escort him to the pier, then either one of us can take him inland while the other stays here. But
Okay.
But then, who watches him while you're coming back here?
Huh. Yeah. Interesting.
It's a puzzle.
Is the boat really that small?
It's not that tiny.
Yeah,
mean-
okay.
We managed to, while Kim was sitting in the back and steering, we managed to stand on the bow.
Yeah, sure. But also he's sort of old and infirm.
true.
And okay, what now?
We can ask, who watches him there while I come back for you? Or we can say, this is not a problem.
Who watches him?
you come back for me, How about I go and send a boat back for you?
What is this farce? This is a fucking farce. I can't.
He looks around with strange desperation.
Something is happening. Stop.
Who's saying that?
Inland Empire,
Oh,
with a
okay.
legendary success.
Well,
Lilienne. You could ask her, maybe.
Lilienne? What? To watch him?
I guess.
Who said that?
Logic.
Okay.
With it.
Yeah.
Easy success.
Sure, it's logical, but
Uh-huh.
also stupid.
Yeah, so we are back to the red check. We can
Alright.
also say, maybe I can just ask the net picker to watch him. Or we can do the legendary perception check.
Has that changed at all?
Yeah, +1, Inland Empire warned.
Oh, okay. That's useful. I think we should do it now.
Okay,
Not
42%.
lollygag too much.
Come on!
Yeah, please.
You thought you heard something, but it's just the reeds.
The Phasmid got away again!
It's not the fucking Phasmid. Well, that sucks.
Maybe we could all fit in there.
Yeah.
We can still ask about the net picker.
Yeah.
Or we can say we could all fit in the little boat.
No, okay, actually, I think the net picker, that's a stupid idea. And I don't want to pursue that path just for pursuing it. So do the other one where we all go in the boat.
Also, wouldn't it be way more logical to not have her watch him, but rather send Kim over, have Kim watch him, and send the net picker back with a boat?
Wait, what? How can you send Kim over and have Kim watch him? I feel like this is, this puzzle where you have a
Yeah.
boat and a goat and a cabbage and a wolf,
Uh-huh.
and you have to get them over the river.
And I'm saying,
Maybe this is the end boss that we solve this
yes,
puzzle.
this is why it's important that we talk about this. So I'm saying we put him, the old man, and Kim in a boat, send them both over.
But he
both-
would eat Kim if you do that.
Okay, okay. Instead, we could go with the old man and leave Kim here. That
Yeah.
would also be fine.
But then Kim is on the island.
Yeah,
I guess we can.
and then we can send Lilienne with the boat to get Kim. But
yeah,
Kim,
I
for
mean,
some-
you're right. Is there some problem that one officer can't be with him? Like,
Yeah,
but there would be one officer with him regardless.
yeah, unless what Harry suggests here is that the net picker, Lilienne, is supposed to be watching him. And
In which case, we go back, Kim and me. Sorry, somehow I identify with Harry, apparently. And
was fine.
and then we send Lilian back on her boat alone
what?
and
No,
get the police involved. People who actually know how to do this.
okay, this is getting wild.
I'm calling for air support. Drop
We need
ship,
backup.
Black Hawk down.
back up.
Okay.
So we could either, number one, ask, we could all fit in the little boat, or number two, ask, maybe I can just ask that net picker to watch him.
Do number one.
Actually, no.
He scratches his head. Okay, maybe I can just ask the net picker to watch
Yeah.
him.
This is no harmless old man.
The lieutenant shakes his head.
This fucking world. What is this?
Now it's getting sort of like a caricature right now.
To be fair, right? You get confronted with, okay, we're gonna arrest you and you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
But how do we get you off the island?
It's like a joke. So two police officers walk onto an island and then get this. Minions of capital.
It also says, he says, this fucking world, and then he stares at something. Who knows what?
The
in
Phasmid.
the dust. No, he just stares at the...
Oh, now it's not the Phasmid, if I say it, huh?
Yeah, obviously.
Of course, Vincent.
It's not the reeds. Everything with the reeds is the Phasmid.
Okay, it has internal logic, okay.
This world, what is it?
Yeah.
No, listen. Listen now.
Okay, we get another chance, Vincent. I knew it.
We do not. I guess we should have done that before the test. Fuck.
Well, it doesn't
That's
matter.
alright.
I think we're going to get another chance. That's just how this game operates.
So now we have to decide. We can either say, you could come back for me once you've taken him to the precinct, or I could come back for you once I've taken him to the precinct. So it's either Kim going with the prisoner, in the boat, or us going with the prisoner in the boat.
That's really weird. This is like a weird way to branch. So if that actually is the branching, then we either just stay alone on the island, I guess, and that's how we play, or
Oh, I want to stay alone on the island, Marius. We might find the phasmid.
Okay, sure. Then let's suggest that.
Okay, so we say, you could come back for me once you've taken him to the precinct.
No, it would take a whole day on this island. You go and transport the prisoner. I'll be here. I can escort him to the pier with you.
That's what I was expecting. That okay, this is the point in the game where you no longer have Kim as support. That's just what this is.
We can say, number one, no need to be polite. I'll do it. Or number two, maybe you're right.
So number one is, what is it even saying?
I'll stay on the island. I
Yeah,
guess.
let's try. See what the game does to prevent you from it.
This world what are you talking about? Is this us?
Your skin is crawling suddenly.
Shivers with a trivial success. And the dialogue thing vanished, and the camera is moving. It's zooming out a little bit. And the phasmid is moving. The reeds are moving. It's okay, we're back in dialogue.
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
Whoa.
Well, I can tell you what my highlight of the game is.
Sure. Can you describe what you just saw?
Yeah, so the phasmid,
I like how you're just casually saying that, like it's a real thing. I mean, I guess now it is a real thing.
yes. It looks like various reeds, not stuck together, but
Connected.
yeah, connected in vaguely not bug-like figure, but it has like 4 legs and like a stick figure almost, right? It's only every piece of it is only a single reed, basically.
I mean, there are actual insects that kind of look like that.
Yeah, exactly, like these stick
Manticores.
insects. Yeah, but
Are they called that? Wait, what am I thinking about?
manticores are from Greek
Mythological.
mythology. Yes.
But you know
You're
the
close.
ones. I mean the ones who have hands. What are they called? Praying mantis. That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah.
Of. Yeah. See,
No,
it's close. Manticore, whatever.
But there are also these bugs that pretend to be sticks, and this is basically like the reed version of that.
Yeah.
Only that it's about like 4 or 5 meters tall.
Well, that's scary. Shit. It was there all the time.
And well, Kim and us noticed it, and we can blink or say, "What is that?" And we point to it.
Yeah, say, what is that?
What are you talking about?
The old man looks at the reeds, then at you. So it's more or less just standing there doing idle animations.
Okay.
Like bowing down to us, looking
But
at us.
it's definitely not just reeds. It's like
no,
an
it's
obvious weird thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
and it's very obviously moving. Now it's leaning forward to us, and yeah.
Okay.
We can say the giant stick insect, or number 2. I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, say number 1.
There's nothing there.
He looks confused.
What stick insect is over 3 meters tall.
Holy
it
shit.
looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head.
These things can be dangerous, like the gnome.
And
Why is Kim not saying anything? He's the literally the only sane person here.
I'm waiting for it, yeah. Also, we have a portrait now, which is not at all what I expected.
Of us, or
No, of the Insulindian phasmid, which is also the name the game gave it in the dialogue.
and what's the portrait?
So it's an alien head made out of like green flesh that shines almost like it's wet or slimy. It's very like elongated, like almost oval in shape. And it has multiple like violet or purple eyes, I assume. Looks almost like cut diamonds.
Faceted eyes. Faceted.
Yeah, basically. But not, well, yeah, maybe that's just it. But there are like loads of it. Not even even more than a spider would have.
That's always creepy, right? When people have more eyes than they should have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Less eyes is less creepy. Like
Less
Lila
eyes.
from Futurama. You don't even notice it after a while.
Yeah, that's true. And then there is like the mouth area is like an insect, or maybe more like a I don't know what they are called, like these like lobsters have, where they have like
with
tiny
mouth parts.
arms, exactly.
Which is a disgusting term
Yes.
in and of itself.
And then a few what I assume to be tentacles over that.
Oh God. Okay, I get the picture, Vincent.
And then no hairs, of course.
Yeah, I've heard
but-
enough. Let's talk to it.
Yeah, just surrounding it are reeds, and that's it.
All right. Thank you for describing.
Looks very alien.
But I'm sufficiently creeped out, and I don't know. This is disturbing the investigation. Vincent, arrest this phasmid.
Yeah, well, we are well prepared.
You feel your legs shaking under you, and your gun hand rise instinctively.
Yeah.
That's Half-Light. We can say number one, there is. I see it. Or number two, I've finally gone insane. And we put our hand in our head. Our head in our hands.
No, our hands are full of weapons.
Yes.
Like, don't do that. Do number one.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in the reeds.
And we have still put the head option. We can also say, Kim, can you see it?
Yeah, that is what I'm wondering.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Ask him.
I can see it.
There you go.
Oh,
We're not insane.
This is
Yeah.
absolute highlight.
He's the skeptic. So it must be real.
4 simple words. Thank God. If you can see, then you're not insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the jury's still out, but like, not
Yeah.
because of this.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
But that means
That's logic. And the first one was volition.
That means that this man has been seeing this probably for many decades and is accustomed to it and maybe has conversed with it. And all that's all really creepy.
Yeah.
it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence, its limbs long and slender.
Didn't Kim say that his camera only had one more ampural shot left?
Oh,
This
that's
might be
yeah.
a good time.
That's a great pull, Vincent.
Be very, very careful.
The lieutenant whispers,
All right.
then takes a step towards the giant anthropod. And we have a new task. Inspect the phasmid.
Oh,
Which absolutely I would do even
Sure.
without the task.
No, I agree, but I like how the game acknowledges that. Yeah, this investigation is nice and all.
Look at the
But
thing.
can you look at the alien real quick?
Seems important
Yeah.
somehow.
Okay. We're just back like in a...
Yeah.
We can just do whatever. It's
Yeah.
like we can click. Okay, before you do, let me check the time. Because this seems like this would be a good cutoff point, honestly.
We can talk to the phasmid.
Well, yeah, but like... I think we're gonna make a cutoff here. It's a bit early, but we've also had episodes run over. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
this is a great point for a fresh episode.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for playing with me, Vincent, and congratulations for finally having your dreams come true.
Yes.
The
I knew
phasmid
it.
int is there. I am also excited about this, and I'm happy that like all this phasmid stuff, this enormously long fetch quest that we went on, actually will pay off. I'm hoping for massive bonuses in the phasmid conversation
Yeah.
from all the knowledge we have acquired in the conversation with what was his
would-
name, Morel
Morel.
and his wife.
Would be kind of lame if it just like it didn't matter, right?
Yeah.
We find it at the end of the game either way.
Yeah,
whether we do the
I do
question.
kind of wonder what are you gonna do? Like,
Mhm.
what do we talk about? Like,
Yeah.
we don't have many like shared hobbies, I assume.
Yeah.
Maybe he has some evidence on the case, right?
Ah, yeah,
If
yeah.
he has been here for a while,
True,
the Phasmid,
true.
he or she, or they, or whatever. Thanks for watching. If you want to give us some tips on how to deal with this without spoiling too much, leave some comments. Like many of you have been very good about this in the past. And you can like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can follow us on Twitter at @makes_play. Vince, do you have any last words?
I'm so happy.
Bye.
Bye bye.